There's two things that I'm absolutely horrible at, and that's satisfying women and hitting golf shots under pressure. Normally, pressure makes diamonds. In my case, pressure makes hemorrhoids. So, I spent $1,000 and I flew across the country 2,500 miles to the beautiful Coeur d'Alene, Idaho to go play the Coeur d'Alene Resort Course with the world's one and only floating golf green. As beautiful as this place might be, I bet you're asking yourself, how is this going to help practice under pressure? Well, not only is the financial burden and the time sunk into flying across the country enough pressure, however, I'm going to be playing in front of my mom, in front of my dad, in front of my aunt, in front of my uncle, and in front of two of their friends. So there's a lot of pressure, and I generally fold like a cheap lawn chair under pressure because the whole goal, other than any hole is the goal, but the entire goal here is to get the ball in the fairway, play for a bogey, get a couple accidental pars along the way, and shoot somewhere in the 80s. And most importantly is to stick the island green.
Sit, sit, sit. Oh, what the hell was that?
I know exactly what you're typing in the comments section right now. What are you looking at when you're swinging? Why are you looking at the camera? I'm not actually looking at the camera. I don't know where I picked this up. It was somewhere in my practice when I was trying to start swinging slower and just really finding my tempo. I found myself watching the head of the club on the way back to make sure that I'm keeping it square, to make sure that I'm kind of in that little slot that I feel like I'm supposed to be in. Visually, as I watch it back, I know if my club is in position. Is that the right thing to do? Absolutely not. I do not recommend it. I'm actually actively trying to stop doing it. I didn't really know that I was doing it until after this trip and after I got back from Colombia on vacation, and I was watching the footage back and realized that I'm not even looking at the ball. I mean, I look back, and then as soon as I transfer into the downswing, I look back at the ball. But that's not sustainable. Do I get away with it a lot here? Yes, I actually play some of the best golf of my life while I'm here, other than maybe a couple shots. However, I'm trying to stop doing it. If you have any recommendations on how I can stop doing it, please let me know, because as soon as I stop doing it, I feel like I stop rotating. However, back to the video.
Go, baby. What a bird. We'll take it. I got away with it. You know, I got so nervous watching how soft you hit yours, and then I babied it. Oh, I pulled it. I friggin' pulled it.
We're off to a bit of a rocky start. Not the best start. Tee shot on one, great. Approach shot on one, great. Chip, not so great. Putts, not so great. But then we turn it around for the second hole, and we actually make a birdie. Probably one of the best holes that I've ever played on camera, ever. Get to the par 3, kind of O.J. Simpson did. You know, got away with it, didn't really hit it great, and then just kind of fell apart in the putting green. But other than that, we're off to pretty much an all right start.
Ah, all right. Oh.
Now it's an all right start. Get it? Right? Anyways.
It's the best I could do.
They call me Tarzan because I'm always swinging from the trees.
Ooh, didn't see that. Ah, counted.
I don't care who you are or what you say. I counted that putt because my dad didn't bring his putter to the green, and I thought it was an easy tap in, and he was asking for me to give me his putter, and I didn't take my time over it. So I made that putt. You didn't see anything.
Chunked it.
That's exactly why I said that I made that putt. I kind of needed it after I just Lizzoed one into the bunker. If you don't know what Lizzoing it means, go check my TikToks. That's called a plug for you to go follow me on my other channels. Speaking of plugs, how about the new merch, baby? Over par, under the influence, or like this guy. I'm not a bad golfer, I'm just inconsistent, which I'm guessing is you if you're still watching this video. But yeah, get it now, Berdogi.com. We just switched to new hats, new designs. Well, not as many new designs, but new hats, new materials, better quality, faster shipping times, better customer service. So I implore you, go over to Berdogi.com and get yours today.
No, come on. Wow, dead straight. Okay. That's tough. It's fine, just on the right. God, I babied it. Son of a bitch. Oh, that's frustrating. No. Ah! So you know what it is? It's because I got the shirt tucked in. Oh, come on. That was not ideal. And I don't really have the proper wedge in my hand for this shot. About all I could do, really. God, I hammered it. It's a little right, but it's okay.
Nice.
Son of a bitch. God, this shit's so fucking wet.
That's what she said.
Yeah, okay. Pretty straight.
Okay, this is what I was talking about, high pressure situations. I'm in my head at this point. I've had a stretch of a couple bad holes, a couple bad shots, and I generally tend to crumble. I'm surprised I've not broken more golf clubs than I have. I think I only have broken one. I kind of told myself I wasn't going to do that again because I wasn't happy about it. However, I'm not in a good way at this point. I need to turn things around. I need to really focus up and try to bring it together because the signature hole, the Island Green, is the 14th hole. So you got to think about it for a long time before you get there. And if you're playing bad before you get there, you're surely going to play bad when you get there. So at this point, I need to focus up. I need to get it together and really just try to piece my game together. Remember to swing easy, try to feel like I'm like a buttery noodle, like like Grant Horvat, just real smooth, king of tempo. Like that's what I'm focusing on, trying to beat that into my own brain before I get to the 14th hole. I have to figure this out because I didn't come all this way to not land on the green. So I have to do something at this point.
Kick left.
It's gonna work. Oh! Don't even need the putter.
I know, right? Keep the cover on.
All right, I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I kind of have to be honest with you because some of you guys have played here. And in fact, probably a lot of you guys have played here. You're going to notice something. Not every hole is present in this video. And that's because at one point along the way, the caddy said that we were a little bit behind pace. The people in front of us had been playing pretty quickly. However, there was nobody behind us. And instead of me being that guy that's going to say, well, there's nobody behind us, we're not playing slow, we're not holding anybody up. If somebody tells us that we need to pick it up a little bit, no problem. I'll pick it up. So I put the camera away. I didn't want to start any drama. I knew we still had tons of time before I got to the 14th. So I brought it out 2 holes before, just so that way I could kind of get back in the swing of things. Because I'm not going to lie, sometimes it can be a little distracting while you're trying to set the camera up, get the exposure right, get the framing right, doing all of this, and then once you step up to the ball, now that's all in the back of your head of, oh man, is my shot going to be good? Is everything exposed right? Is the sky blown out? Whatever. There's all these things that happen when you are running and gunning and golfing by yourself. So I brought it out a couple holes before just to get back in the swing of things, and then we're going to jump right over into the famous floating green. So if you're wondering why some of the holes weren't in here, that's why.
Yeah, right edge. Yeah, I think yep. Just on the inside edge. It's perfect. Oh, I smoked it. That's so far. Oh, no, we're good.
This is it. The moment you have all been waiting for. Some of you guys might have seen this on my short form on my TikTok or Instagram. For those of you that have not, this is number 14 at Coeur d'Alene, the floating green. This thing is way out there. Today it was set at 157 yards. I know it can go out to like 220 yards depending on the level of the lake. And it's on a cable system that's underwater, so they can actually move the green in and out depending on, how far they want to make the hole. So I've heard that later in the season the hole is longer. Luckily, we were there in the in the summer, so there's a lot of runoff from the snow in the mountains. So lake level is up, hole's not so far. However, let's see you go to a hole that is completely surrounded by water. You can't miss it short, you can't miss it left, you can't miss it right, you can't miss it long. You have to stick the green. And tell me how easy it is at 157 yards. Your local muni is one thing. This is completely different. The mental block that gets in the way and just really psychs you out is pretty insane. And plus, seeing all these videos, like I've really hyped it up in my head. This is truly one of my top 5 bucket list courses. And I used to live in Idaho, but I never went there because it was really early on in my golf career, and I could not justify spending that amount of time or that amount of money to drive all the way up to northern Idaho to go play a course that I did not need to be playing as like a 25 handicap. So I'm glad I went there later in life so I could actually have a chance at this. Now, one thing that I did not know until I got there, our caddy told us, if you get a birdie or a hole-in-one, you will get a certificate. So now this is my goal. Everything has led up to this moment right now, standing on the tee box. Can I stick this on the green, and can I at least make a par? If I can get away with a par on this hole, I'm happy. I'm stoked. I'm happy as a pig in shit. But anything less than that, in my eyes, is just a failure.
Oh, keep going. Is that in? Oh my God. Oh, baby. Oh, dude, I tell you what, 2,500 miles to come out here for this shot, and we stuffed it, baby. Stuffed it. I cannot believe that. We're gonna film the whole way over there because I think it's right there. So I'm gonna film this whole thing going over there so you can see that I'm not fucking around. This is like, it looks like it's within a foot.
It's the closest shot I've seen this year.
I'll take it. I will take it. Could you imagine this is where I get my first hole-in-one? At Coeur d'Alene on the island green.
You came here for it.
It is. It is. God, the water looks so nice. I want to go in so bad.
All right, here we are.
I'll trade you real quick so I can.
Definitely.
Hello. so close. I'll have to hold it just 1 second. Oh my gosh, thank you. Oh, that's so close. That's so close.
Great shot.
Thank you. Oh, you heard it first, folks. It's a gimme.
Hold on.
Perfect. That's it. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we did it. We've got the certificate to prove it. We got a birdie on one of the hardest holes that I've ever had to play. I've played some really, really tough courses, and it's not that this course was tough. It's that everything surrounding this hole, and I'm not talking about the water, I'm talking about everything that goes with this. This was probably the hardest shot that I've ever had to pull off, and that is the closest I have been to a hole-in-one. I know you're not going to be able to tell on camera, but the ball came in about 2 feet left of the pin and rolled just right behind the pin to where I couldn't see it anymore. If you go back and look when I'm making the putt, the tee box is directly or the pin is directly between my ball and the tee box. Like it rolled directly behind it. This was an absolutely incredible experience. I'm super thankful that I'm in a position that I could get to go do this, and I hope some of you guys also get to do this. And I wanted to say that if you guys aren't subscribed, I hope you top your next tee shot in front of the Car Girl. Remember to follow me or 3-putt the rest of your life.